welcome to day 3 of our Learn Linux 1 command a day. Today our focus is on the ls command. It's a command we use to list the contents of a directory. The ls command is used to list files, folders inside a directory. It helps you see what is available in your current location or any other directory on your Linux system. We'll open up our command terminal and we're going to do pwd to give us the current working directory we are on. We are on the home folder and the user is Kali. Okay. We're going to use the ls command to see what files and folders is available on the home directory. As we can see, we've got desktop, document, downloads, music, pictures, public, templates, and videos. All right. Now, if we do a cd into any of these directories, remember, Kali is case sensitive. I want to do a cd into desktop and I mistakenly typed a lowercase d. It's going to give me an error message. All right. Desktop. Can always take advantage of the autocomplete feature. CD desktop. Now I want to use ls to see what's available on the desktop. See, the desktop has got another a folder called school. And if I want to see what's displayed in school, I can do a cd into school. And now do an ls and I'll see what content the school folder has got. ls has got some other flags or what I call variants. For instance, when you do an ls-l, ls space -l, it gives you more information which reveals the files, the permission, the owner, the file size, and the date they were modified. So we can see the date, the time, the owner of the file in the school folder is Kali. And look, these are the file permissions he's got. He has a write permission, a read permission, a write permission, and execute. Okay. One more flag. You can do an ls-a. It will list all the files, including hidden files that begin with a dot. ls space -a. Let's see, ls space -a. See, the exams is there and some other hidden files. One more flag. We can do a combination of ls-l and -a at the same time. ls dash l and a at the same time. Let's see. ls dash la gives us more details. And when you do an ls-lh, it's going to display file size in kilobytes, megabytes, and gigabytes. ls-lh. Okay, thanks for being there. I'll see you in the next class. Bye.